Jai Sri Ramanuja, Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha. Yesterday, we got introduced to Sri Ramanuja in a unique way. I told you that his life itself is a message, and there are 11, like the cricket 11, Ramanuja 11, no bars. We will see as we proceed how these no bars have been formed. Then later I told you that we will move from known to unknown. Here we move along. As you know, as every child knows in India, Sri Rama was born to King Dasharatha after King Dasharatha performed Putra Kameshti Yagam in Ayodhya and the banks of river Sarayu. Rama was born with three more brothers. So all of them were born after the Putra Kameshti Yagam. And this happened 15 lakhs of years ago. Now if you take the birth of Sri Ramanuja, it happened just 1000 years ago, when his parents Sarvakrutu Somayaji and mother Kantimati ji performed Putra Kameshti Yagam in the precincts of Sri Parthasarathi temple in Triplicane on the seashore of Chennai, which is just 30-40 kilometers from Chennai, which is just 30 kilometers from Sri Ramanuja. Lord Parthasarathi told them that a son will be born. So the parents who had come from Sri Ramanuja had gone back to Sri Ramanuja, awaiting the birth of a child. A male child was born in the Tamil month of Chaitra under the constellation Arudra in the year 1017. If you just take a quick glance at the birth details of Sri Rama, he was also born in the same Chaitra Tamil month, but in the constellation Punarvasu, adjacent to Arudra. So, influence of Rama in Ramanuja's life can be expected. Similarly, Ramanuja was born with the blessings of Lord Parthasarathi, so we can expect some influence of Sri Krishna in Ramanuja's life. Now, leaving that story as point, I would just like to say that Lakshmana was almost born along with Sri Rama, and he stayed all along till the final departure. Our Ramanuja did not have a brother of that kind, but had a cousin called Govinda, who had stayed in most of his life and in fact succeeded him later and was called Yambar. If you compare little more details of Rama's life, Rama was married at the age of 12, lived in Ayodhya for the next 12 years, and when he went to the forest, went in exile, he was 24 years of age, and after 14 years of Vanvas, when he returned, he was 38. In the case of Ramanuja, he was married at the age of 16 and took sannyasa ashrama almost at the age of 38. In fact, you can say 38. This is a very notable point. Ramanuja left Grihasthashrama and entered sannyasa ashrama to serve the Lord, obey his command, whereas Ayodhya Rama returned at the age of 38 to control his kingdom. When Sri Rama left, he wore Maravudi, that is fabrics made of barks of the tree, and carried Kodhandam. Whereas our Ramanuja, when he took sannyasa ashrama, wore orange-colored clothes, and he carried Tridhandam. Rama carried Kodhandam, our gentleman carried Tridhandam. This we will continue further on this analogy. At the moment, I would like to say that with this introduction between Rama and Ramanuja, one should feel there is some overlap and something to be looked into. Now let us proceed a little bit more in the matter of comparison. Sri Rama traveled from north to south, and whoever did not accept him or did not become his, rather, did not surrender to him, were killed with his Kodhandam. Whereas if you look at Ramanuja, he traveled from south to north, in fact all over India, and he carried Tridhandam. Since he was a sannyasi, he had no right to fight, and therefore he had only right to debate. Rama could enter into war, as they say in Hindi, vad kar sakte hain, because he was a Kshatriya king, to establish Sanatana Dharma, he had the right, whereas our Ramanuja, being a sannyasi, had no such right. He only carried Tridhandam. He was able to only debate. That means he was able to only win others with vad. Rama could fight, kill people who were bad characters and who did not accept the way Ramanuja wanted them to be accepted, whereas Ramanuja did not have that alternative. He had only to debate and win. एक वध कर सकते हैं, एक वाद ही कर सकते हैं. फिर भी both of them, as one established Sanatana Dharma as a message of life from Vedas, whereas our Acharya Ramanuja rekindled the Sanatana Dharma, which just became slowly extinct, or rather losing its sheen, into revival. And today we will find Sri Vaishnavism has spread all over the world, maybe with small changes here and there. With that, we look forward for next audio tomorrow. So far the day is concerned, let me just close it with saying Srimati Ramanujaya Namaha.